100 pounds of chicken.
What were you thinking?
So.
That's a big chicken.
Aren't you funny? All right, got the ad right here. Chicken, $1.49 a pound, Friday and Saturday only, in 20-pound boxes, and it was chicken tenderloins, and there was no limit.
Wow.
Friday and Saturday only. When you get these things, you got to go early in the morning because a lot of places won't do rain checks for the special deals now. So I went and I got 5 boxes of chicken. What did you think when I drove up with 5 boxes of chicken?
I was thinking, holy moly, where am I going to put all my TV dinners? Actually, it's pretty lucky that we had, or it's pretty appropriate that we had a completely empty freezer because we just moved.
Yeah. And this is the best deal that I've seen in chicken in probably 15 years. I have not gotten chicken for $1.49 a pound for probably 15 years. The lowest I remember is $1.79 a pound.
Yeah, I think I was thinking $2 or less is a good deal.
Yeah, that's our good deal, is $2 or less. For boneless, skinless chicken breast tenderloins at that. Tenderloins are usually around $3.50 for us. So our freezer was totally empty from the move, and I decided it was time to stock up on chicken. And I was really surprised. It didn't even take up the whole freezer. It only took up 2 shelves of the freezer.
It looked like it would fill up a lot more than that.
Yeah.
There we go. You do know the shocks on my car are totally gone.
Well, I know that.
Totally gone.
Yeah.
But you keep adding more boxes.
Well, this is just a test.
And people wonder why I want a pickup. You know? Grandpa always said, what do you need a pickup for? Let's see. My daughter? Huh? We still got another basket full?
Yes.
Okay. You won't need another sink.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you can help, but I don't know how you're going to help because I don't have room.
Well, I didn't know if I could stand with the box over that sink.
Oh, wait.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought they
They're
were.
pre-packed.
That's why I was wondering why you were...
Because usually they come in a great big...
Just one big huge
Yeah,
thing?
that's why I never do this.
Oh my goodness, why didn't you get 10 boxes instead of 5?
Okay, boys. Wow. Okay, so I think 100 pounds of chicken is going to fill up my freezer about, I don't know, I think maybe half to 3/4. I'm thinking these 2 shelves probably. Right there. Well, maybe not right in front of the door, so I can open the door.
Pointed right there. So.
What do you think about that? Right there. Thank you, sir. See, for your next job interview, you can tell them I have video proof that I'm a hard worker. Just be thankful you didn't have to grow. Oh, no, it was good. Frightening experience. I am being enslaved.
Get a nice jetted bath after this.
First world problems. He better get a nice jetted bath.
World problems. Oh my goodness.
Jetted
Oh
bath.
my goodness.
Is that it or more?
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I might need to do that.
You think you need a jetted bath too? That way they'll lay flatter. So that was a pretty good deal. That was my deal of the day. I also in the same ad got grapes for 88 cents, peaches for 78 cents. I got olives for 99 cents right there, and hamburger buns for 88 cents. All of those prices are rock bottom prices. Grocery prices aren't going up. I'm doing a video on that with Mom coming up next week, I think. So watch for that. But that was my big deal for the week. That was my super stinking good deal.
Yep.
Are you mad at me for spending $149 to save $200?
No, actually we've talked about this before, but this is one way you can really super save on your grocery bill by buying things when they're on a really good deal and then stockpiling them for until the next time the good deal comes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now we're going to show you what Mike did the rest of the week. You had lots of fun.
Oh yeah, shaking my head.
All right, dear. So what did you do this weekend? Let's see. You got the Bowflex together. How did that go?
It was a little bit challenging, but not too bad. I took it apart in pieces that I thought I could put back together, and for the most part it worked out okay.
So now I have to exercise again?
Yep.
So with my fibromyalgia, I have to make sure that I keep exercising. I hate doing it, but the Bowflex actually makes it a little bit easier for me, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. So we were talking about the bidets on the live show, so
yeah.
you had an adventure with that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, actually I took the bidets apart in the smallest number of pieces possible, and I thought this will be really easy to hook it up. I'll just go back to the new house and hook these pieces up. And when I got here, none of the connections matched, and I thought, oh no, the pipes are a different size at this house than the other one. And I went to the store and I bought an adapter, and then I came back and I realized something didn't fit because of that, and then I had to get a different hose, and I realized something didn't fit because of that, and I had to go back 5 times. And actually, one of them I improvised a whole lot. I came up with a bunch of homemade solutions that ended up working, but were really kind of a little awkward and rigged, and then on
it started leaking.
Yeah, well that one was okay at first, but then after the 5 times at the store, and then I went back on the other one and spent 5 more times getting parts, and I could just not get the right parts.
Yeah.
And finally I contacted the company online and I said, hey, do you have an adapter that's this size instead of this size? And they said, why? And I told them why, and they said, oh, you're attaching it on the wrong end
So we
of
just
the
had
hose.
it upside down.
So the moral of the story
You probably
is...
took, what, 10, 15 trips to the hardware store?
me nuts.
3 different hardware stores.
So the moral of the story is, even if you're handy, you need to maybe take pictures of it assembled and maybe along the way in the path, because in the end it was so much easier. Although when I reattached it correctly, as Tara mentioned, I decided to go back and fix the one that had been rigged kind of poorly. Even though it was working, it was uncomfortable to use it, and so I then caused a leak, and it kept leaking in a little while, but eventually got it together.
Yep. So
I realized that I had left off a little rubber washer.
what's your favorite handyman saying?
If the women don't find you handsome, at least they could find you handy.
I found you handsome this time.
Yeah. I stole that from Red Green. Thanks, Red.
So we keep getting the question, how do we like living here? Are we just loving it? What's your 2 cents?
I love it for the most part.
I think I love it too. I wish we would have moved here 10 years ago.
When I say for the most part, though, the only hesitation I have is I just haven't really connected with a lot of people yet.
Yeah, so our biggest thing right now is getting in and getting friends. We've been trying to find a couple of trying different churches, and we found a couple that we're gonna go to for a couple more times and try those. And Jack starts school next week, so I think that will help him. I hope, really hope he can get some friends at school.
Yeah.
And then I have a reason for hesitating on that, but I'm not going to say what it is. So anyway, we have a reason for hesitation for that. But anyway, and then
I think it really fits our kind of rural mindset. I mean, it's not rural, but it's a lot. If you're a city person, this wouldn't work. But we really like it a lot. It totally fits our personality.
I don't miss Hobby Lobby. I don't miss Kohl's, none of that stuff. The only bad thing, and that's not even really that bad, is We don't have our 2-day shipping. So we literally lived like 15 miles from the Amazon warehouse in Colorado.
Yeah.
So we would get stuff like, I would order it that night and it would be on my porch the next morning.
That was nice.
But honestly, I mean, here it takes 5 to 7 days to get stuff. But honestly, I'll give that up in a heartbeat. I mean, that doesn't even really matter. But that's the only thing that I've noticed that would be an inconvenience.
Yeah.
And I don't even really consider that inconvenient, to be honest, but...
Again, it kind of depends on what you're used to. Like for us, we really liked living in a super remote area in Idaho, but it was a little bit too remote.
Yeah.
And this is...
perfect.
It's perfect for us.
Yeah.
Again, if you love city things, then you're not going to find them so
Yeah.
much.
But it's got groceries, it's got Walmart. Now, they do have a shortage of workers here, just like the rest of the country, so they're having a hard time keeping stuff open. Like Arby's closes at night now, and Walmart gets really backlogged because they don't have enough workers. But you know, other than that,
it's really pretty, and people are pretty friendly.
There's stuff to do,
and
it's quiet.
It's really nice that way.
All right, if you need some chicken recipes, check out our Dining on a Dime cookbooks. They are on sale 35% off right now for pre-ordering. They are on the slow boat from China. Well, actually not North Korea. Oh my goodness, South Korea. They are on the slow boat to China from South Korea.
They basically stop at a port there and then they keep going. So
yeah, so they should be here around October 15th, but our delay is your good deal, 35% off. Go to livingonadime.com and check it out right now. We will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Hold on. Okay, let's see if we can get the flour in there. Okay, so there's the flour. So let's move it this way. Too much. Now we're tipped. Stop it. You're distracting the talent. Okay, so now let me come over here.
Get one.
Okay.
Make the talent more energetic.
Okay, now there.
You need a little effect that goes and then comes to this shot. It's Mike. Where's Tara today? Oh, there she is.
Ugh, that is disgusting. Disgusting. Ugh.